Hey everyone, it's me Alex again, and I would like to start off this video by saying thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my videos, and thank you to everyone who has left comments on my videos. It's greatly appreciated, and I am enjoying the fact that you guys enjoy my videos. Excuse me. So today we're going to start off with the Athame. The Athame is a ritual tool used to direct your energy and your will when you're in circle, and it is also used to cast the circle before you start. Now the Athame generally has a black handle and it is double-edged. The black handle is used to absorb the energy and to store the energy when you're in ritual and when you're not in ritual. And the allergies. The double-edged is to show that it can cut both ways, as magic is known to do. Now, Athames come in different ways that you can get it, as mine that you see right here, which is my general purpose Athame that I use when I'm just doing regular rituals. It doesn't have a black handle, but I really liked it anyway. I also have different Athames since I happen to work with the elements. This one right here is my Athame that I use when I'm working with the element of air. This is an arrow, and I got it because arrows fly through the air, and not only that, it's actually very sharp, which is kind of like me with my sharp wit that people have noticed that I kind of have. I also have a dragon one right here, which has its red eye right there for the red, and it also is holding a jewel because dragons have been known to guard their treasure. And of course, because it's a dragon and most dragons have been known to breathe fire, I got this one when I'm working with the element of fire. This one right here is not actually an Athame of sorts. It's actually a letter opener that I got, and it was upside down. This one I use when I'm working with the element of water because it has a dolphin and water in the background right here that you can see, and it has an angel, and it kind of has a fantasy kind of feel to it, kind of like when you're working with water, which happens to deal with the soul and the emotions and everything, things that we can't physically touch but we know are there. This Athame right here is a bone Athame that I use when working with the element of earth because bones are very earthy, and it just gave me that kind of earthy feeling. And this one I actually just got in today. I just happen to really like it. It's another letter opener, but I'm going to use this one when I'm working with kind of like spirit and everything like that because I absolutely love, 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 love music, and I had a little treble clef on it, and it's actually really cute, and it's kind of different from the other ones I have, which are mostly silver. Now, when it comes to the Athame on your altar, you have a few different placements that you can do. Most of the placements that I've ever seen or heard of are either in the east in air or the south in fire. I tend to place my Athames in the south in fire because that's just what I mostly feel comfortable with. Since most of my Athames happen to be metal, you have to use fire to temper the metal and everything like that. Though air is included, you're mostly thinking of fire when you're doing that. Of course, it doesn't matter when you're doing this because it goes really what's up to you, and every witch is going to be different. Now, when it comes down to making your own Athame, I'm going to show you how to do that in another video using a letter opener that you can get from, say, Staples or Walmart or something like that. Now, let's just say you happen to be a teenager and you can't have an Athame like this or an Athame like this. You can go with what I've actually done with two of mine at least, and use a letter opener which kind of has the same shape as a regular knife would, but they're not sharp. And if you happen to have this laying out and about, most people are not going to be freaked out. Your parents will probably be like, oh, you just got a letter opener. I also recommend a letter opener for those college students who want to practice magic in their dorm rooms or anything like that. And you might be able to have a letter opener, as it's not really a knife per se, and they tend to be pretty blunt. Like this one can also be used as a letter opener, and it's fairly blunt. It's not sharp, you know, I can poke myself with it and I'm not going to draw blood or anything like that. Now, of course, most people when they're getting their Athames, I'll make a statement about that, is that with the Athame that they're not supposed to be used to draw blood. Most of these are actually pretty blunt when you're thinking about it, because I can sit here and if I wanted to, I'm not going to draw blood with any of these. And I recommend getting something that's blunt, especially if you're clumsy like me, because you're not going to hurt yourself with it or anything like that. Because some people feel that once the Athame draws blood, that it's not good for anything anymore. Some people don't, some people do. It's really up to you. Now, if you cannot have anything like this, or even a letter opener, then I recommend using your finger. Your finger is the perfect Athame that you can have at all times if you happen to be forgetful like me and you happen to forget what your Athame is. Your finger is perfectly fine to use. As a witch, you don't actually have to use any of these tools. You can actually just use your body, your imagination, and whatever you have around the house. Like, let's just say you want to have an Athame, but you don't have the time to, or the money to buy one, or if you don't have the time to make one, you can just grab a black kitchen knife or whatever. I'm not going to get up and get that, but you can just grab a black handle kitchen knife. Most people have those running around their houses, and you'll do just fine. Alrighty, if you have any questions or concerns about the Athame, you can always just leave me a message or anything like that. And again, thank you for subscribing to my videos, and thank you for commenting. Bye!